Hello guys, what's good? Today's video is going to be a workout video where I'm going to be showing you guys what I do on a daily basis in the gym. I also will be doing a running session on the Auto G. If you guys don't know what that is, I will explain more in the vid. But stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, and turn post notifications on. Let's go. Oh, she just...
Little step back, then drive on.
Okay.
So just a little step, then drive on.
Nice sheets.
Have a plate. Just a little half step if you want to. Too big.
Okay.
Literally this.
All right.
Nice. Remember, force through the box though.
Yep. No. Gym. Yeah.
Do you want to start your strength right now?
Yeah.
Start
yeah.
Quads and hams. I'll set up your first exercise in here while you're doing that.
What is it today?
It is, my friend. So you've got your quads and your hams, front squat with the adductor squeeze.
Yeah.
Then,
Front squat. Oh yeah.
Then barbell hip extension, so hip thrust with a proprio, step to box and your running drill.
Cool.
Oh, it's got the running drill.
Okay, so the nature of Shandon's injury is obviously a knee injury, as he's described. And to give you a little bit of background, Shandon came to us 18 months or so ago with quite an extensive injury history. So he'd had 2 or 3 really big joint injuries, one of which was an ACL injury to that right knee. And associated with that, he'd had a number of areas of wear and tear in that joint that he was going to carry with him for the rest of his career. Now, unfortunately, at the beginning of this season against West Brom, he extended one of those areas of wear and tear. So it was a tear to the lateral meniscus, which is this kind of shock-absorbing tissue that sits inside the knee joint. And we initially felt and hoped that we could manage that problem conservatively. So what I mean by that is without the need for surgery, because for obvious reasons, the fewer surgeries a player has or an athlete has through their career, the better. And we got Shandon back to play, and unfortunately that wasn't a successful management plan. So he extended that tear in the lateral meniscus further when he went back into training quite shortly after. So what we were left with was quite a complex issue with the lateral meniscus, so the meniscus on the outside of the knee. And the issue we have with that is that the lateral or the outside part of the knee takes around about 70% of the load of these guys when they're running around. So to try and save that meniscus, that shock absorber within the knee, was really quite important for Shandon. So the surgery that he had with our consultant in London was quite extensive, and the aim really was to repair the meniscus rather than remove it, and really try and prolong the longevity of Shandon's knee for the future of his career. If he'd have been a much older athlete, the approach might have been quite different. But really the aim was to try and repair what could be repaired of the lateral meniscus and minimise the amount that was taken away. So Shandon's rehab so far has been really the start point of it was really quite slow. So he spent a long time on crutches, almost 12 weeks on crutches, to try and allow the meniscus as much opportunity as possible to heal. And by allowing it time to heal, give it the best possible chance of then not re-tearing or re-injuring when we start to put load through the joint. So the first 12 weeks was really very slow. From that 12-week point onwards, it's been a progressive kind of increase in strength program, trying to really improve his quad function, improve all the muscles that work over the joint, but also reconnect his brain with the joint. So you're trying to make him perform, or trying to ask him to perform, sort of progressively more complex movements that he's eventually going to take onto the pitch into his kind of pitch-based rehab, and then eventually his return to train. So next steps, I mean, we've been pretty much 4.5 months gym-based. He's obviously learned to walk again. He's been utilising the AlterG treadmill, so the anti-gravity treadmill at progressively kind of increasing body weights to try and put progressive weight through the joint. So far we've not had any adverse reactions, so he's responded really well to that. And the next stage is really now, he's ticked several of the boxes we want to see from a strength perspective, joint control perspective. The joint isn't swelling up, he's not getting any sort of horrible locking or clicking in the joint. So really now he's at a point where we want to take that gym-based work out onto the pitch and start to build his confidence in straight lines, essentially, so linear acceleration, deceleration, because most of these guys will get injured or re-injured by decelerating. So if they're not confident decelerating when they go back into training, then they're putting themselves at increased risk.
It feels a bit weird, because when you get in it, it's at 100%, and then all of a sudden you go down to like 60, 70, and like this massive weight feels like it's just come off your body. So, and to be fair, it's not going too fast. Like I started on 12, now I'm at 14. I probably won't go, and the fastest is 16, but I don't think I'll go up to that. I think I'll probably be outside doing that, but. No, it's not too hard. Obviously the longer I do, 6 sets of 2-minute runs, so they're moderate, not too bad. Obviously I'm quite fit, so I think it's not too hard for me. Nah, these are lifting shoes. They just help better with when I do my gym sessions. Like they feel a lot better. Whereas like if you can see with like these, they bend and they do a lot, where with these, it's quite stiff. There's a bigger heel as well, so it just helps with everything in terms of lifting, when I'm doing lifting weights and just having a shoe to just keep me more grounded on the floor and stuff. So yeah, it just helps with everything really. Go on, Bubbler. Hey, Rico, that's better than you, mate. The kit man wants to get involved.
So today Shannon's been in the gym doing some of his strength work after his running work on the treadmill. One of the things we're really working on with Shandon is developing his strength in his quads to try and make the knee as strong as we can. We've got some data from the Ars Kinetic Clinic which tells us that his quad knit on his right hand side needs a little bit more work, so we're just really working to develop that, and also trying to improve his kind of global athletic abilities. He's a naturally strong guy anyway, so that's great. We've got a good foundation to work with, but we're just trying to really focus in on some areas which will help him along the way. Big tall chest. You going to try that?
That position, what's that one? I'll try that one. Full of what? Yeah. Come on, Matt. I've got A-star maths, mate. I've got A-star maths.
Right, I'm just going to find the pad.
Oh, this is looking heavy. This is looking quite heavy, Matt. Am I overestimated?
Right into the floor, drive the hip side. Come on, swing the canvas.
Oh!
5 second responses. Yes, responses. To get better?
No need. He's always trying to make me do a lot more than I need to. But as you can see, I'm strong, don't need it.
Just trying to push the ceiling,
Don't need it.
Ceiling higher.
Cheers. There you go, guys, session done. As you can see, you saw me do my daily rehab for my knee. You saw me do a bit on the Auto-G. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it. As I said, like, comment and subscribe, turn on post notifications and stay tuned for the next video. Cheers.